Okay, are we up and running? Okay, it's Tuesday, May 19th, 2020, my wedding anniversary. We'll call the meeting to order. Stand for the pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Born and unborn.
Minutes and reports received and filed.
None.
Commissioner Committee liaison reports, upcoming meetings and events.
Got bicentennial kickoff tomorrow at 1 at Loman's Landing. Got our solid waste management district council meeting as well at that time, which I'll probably obviously miss. That's about it. Monday's holiday.
We had a board meeting this morning and went over the final results of our management study. And then evidently the lien conveyance is on the governor's desk to be signed. I don't have anything either.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, I got this. So policy group call today with the sheriff. If he sends out the number we're supposed to call.
Everybody but you.
Cap Region Board meeting tonight. We're actually having a meeting in person again. My wedding anniversary. Wednesday, the bicentennial kickoff, press conference. Thursday, Chiefs meeting, and they said the sheriff is buying, so I think it's probably gonna be ribeyes.
Sure.
Friday, we've got the United Way Care a Van, and I get to ride in the sheriff's car and turn on the lights and sirens. And that's all I've got. Carrie's gonna ride in the back of a fire truck. Commission comments? Bids and contracts. Assessor to present bid for wall barrier.
Good morning.
Morning.
We received 3 bids from Bishop, Mark's Mobile Glass, and Brady's, asking for you guys to approve us
Thanks.
to put up a wall barrier on our counter in between the public and the staff. I've been working with Jessica. It looked like Brady's and Mark's have both been used to the limit without going through the bid process. So we're asking if you guys will let us use Bishop so that it can be done in a quicker manner. And I have the bids attached to what you just received. I think, Sam, you had asked us to get a quote for plexiglass.
Plexiglass, because that's what we've used everywhere else.
And it's actually higher with Bishop than it was actually using the glass. So,
Jackie, what are we actually doing here? What did they bid? 'Cause I don't see.
they're
a
putting
drawing.
the whole length of each counter
Okay.
glass up, and it's gonna be, held up with post. And then it'll be about 4 to 5 inches off of the counter, so we can still slide paperwork, binders, anything back and forth with the public. And then, it'll be on both sides. And then if we happen to have problems hearing in the future, we've made sure that we would be able to install similar to what's out here, like a talk-through. But we don't need that right now.
You had sent an email with pictures, didn't you? Or was that about another one?
I think that was recorder.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just know I saw a picture. I'm kind of like Jeff. Yeah, give me a picture and I'm.
And crayons.
framed in, or I guess I'm just having a hard time visualizing.
Yeah, they've
this.
got
I know you
metal
got-
posts, and then in between the post, there's gonna be the safety glass. So it will look, Mark's actually had a picture in theirs. It didn't really, I didn't include it
But I
because,
didn't see that.
no, it's,
Commercial window, does it have a post for the top and the bottom?
yeah, but our ends won't be closed in because we have that swinging gate,
I don't know how you,
so,
It'll have aluminum posts, and then it'll have aluminum top and aluminum bottom.
aluminum bottom, so it'd be like a commercial window.
Yes.
And then it go down, your hall comes in, and go down both sides, or, and then there'd be something else at the end, so that would.
no, because we've got those swinging doors, so we're just gonna start keeping the swinging doors closed, so nobody can just freely walk back behind the counter.
Swinging doors are on both sides, but
Correct.
they could go all the way back to the break room and stuff. Not that they would, but.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of this in other offices too, so.
When we have a lot of people come in and lean on our counter, so we're thinking this will also help keep them from leaning all over the counter, breathing all over the girls.
So
Yeah.
do people have to typically sign documents or anything while they're there? And so what will they have to be able to put that on if this is, the counter's back here and the glass is out here, how are they gonna?
No, we're gonna have it raised so they can slide papers and binders and everything back and
Right.
forth. So they'll,
But if you slide something back to them and they need to sign something, what are they gonna,
they're gonna sign it right there on the counter.
they won't be able to reach
The
the
glass
counter?
will be set back
Yeah.
from the front edge, set almost on the back edge between where
No, I
the
thought it was
computers
gonna
are
be on
and
the
the front of
floor.
it.
I thought you said it was, the posts were gonna be on the floor.
No, they're gonna be on
The posts are
the.
gonna be on the counter,
Mhm.
and that's gonna be secure enough, I guess?
If somebody really gets mad and punches it.
They bought a window.
3450 is the total, right? It's not 3450 per
Right,
window?
Right.
So it's not 79,
No.
69,
nope,
100, 3450.
for both sides.
Yeah. Oh, it's tempered, that's materials, that's labor, installed, ready to go.
Correct.
I mean, we're looking at doing things to mitigate this, and unfortunately, it's not over, so I think we're gonna have to do something. If you got other ideas or you wanna bid it,
I was just trying to figure out what we were actually doing.
I know, I do like the pictures, like Sam said, but. And then I think the fact that you have room for them to ride on both sides of where that windows are gonna be is a huge thing too, cause that's kind of a problem. Well, down to recorder's office and outside of even our office here. So if you wanna pass something through from the ride on there, they'd have to go to a table out here or something, but
Right.
it's not a big deal, we can put a table there.
I think it's for safety and, you know, we did that at the health department and all that. We've got to try to keep our people healthy and safe. So,
I don't care. Yeah, it'd be nice to have a picture that shows what they're gonna do.
No, send us a picture and we can approve it tentatively or upon approval of the,
And I just, you know, there's a lot of, what was it, 36 inches tall or something?
Yeah, I think it's,
And did that post go all the way to the ceiling, or?
no, they do not.
what's the height of the counter? 54 inches probably, something like that? 4 foot?
High.
Probably.
So if it's 4 foot, 3 foot, gonna be about 7 foot to the top.
I think the guy from Mark's Mobile Glass was like 6'6", and we told him that we wanted it to be tall enough that somebody his height wouldn't So,
Yeah, Ralph's a troublemaker anyway, so probably, you gotta watch out for him.
Yeah, I'm just curious that it be secure, you know, mounted to that, probably doesn't fall on one side. Don't want it to fall over on somebody. I don't know how secure that counter is there. I mean, the glass is gonna be heavy, so.
That's why I thought maybe plexiglass would
Right.
be better, but it, I've been looking at,
Single pane.
yeah,
Anyway,
you go to the grocery stores, I check out everybody's plexiglass now.
we're gonna be able to use the CARES
well,
money.
they
to
said
pay
it
for
would
this.
discolor and scratch easy.
I would think so, yeah.
I'd imagine, I mean, either way, we need to do it. And this is gonna be probably permanent as opposed to the stuff at the grocery stores. Those aren't made to be permanent. Those are just till we get through this COVID crap, so.
I'll bet
I
they're
mean, it's a
gonna
whole
be
different
permanent.
thing.
I'll
you
bet they're
it
gonna be
won't.
permanent.
They won't be permanent. You're not gonna have to deal with those every day at the lumber yard and at Lowe's and everything, so I don't see it being permanent. The ones over there will be permanent,
Yeah, and
or is that what
I
you're
don't
talking
think that's,
about?
well, I don't,
So, I'm fine with it. If they drew it up and y'all are happy with the layout and how it's gonna go, well, we've tried to do things to protect our employees and give y'all some kind of sense of security of being here and continuity of government.
Assume the aluminum will match the colors in there, I mean, it won't be a black or a
Right.
brown or
Right.
blend somehow.
I think it's
White.
white.
Okay,
Mhm.
I'm good.
I'm good.
We need a motion or anything on that? I move that we award the safety wall barriers at the assessor's office to Bishop Glass.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Recorder to discuss quotes for safety shields and counter due to COVID-19.
We got pictures now. It
Yeah.
was attached to the agendas.
Well, I knew I had seen pictures.
This is from Ralph Job at Brady's. And the first one that you're looking at, it's to go with, actually to go with the renovation that we've already done. They could get it in the slate, and it's 36 inches tall, and it does have the bypass underneath so that you can sign documents, because we do wait on people all the time, so we need to have that capability. The second one that you'll look at, that you can see there, it is a little less expensive, but it wasn't as stable. The glass just kind of slips down inside of it. It didn't sound like, from talking with Ralph, that the glass would be supported very well. The first one is vertical and horizontal, and it's all framed in. And the second one just has the post, which is 30 inches instead of 36 inches. And it would just come in bronze, and the top is open. And there is a little drawing that kind of shows how it would be set up around the whole office, all of the desks.
So you basically got two bids, though. You got one for the windows and one for the laminate pass-through table or countertop, right?
Right, the
Is that-
Loggy's Cabinet Shop there, that estimate is for the laminate countertop, which is for the bypass window that's already up right now. case we have to shut down again, like we have been. But when we open back up to the public, that's what the spit shields are for. Sorry. Biological barrier. Sorry.
Is that Ralph McCaslin you said at Brady's?
Yes.
Okay. You said
I did
Ralph
ask
Job,
him-
so-
I said Joe, yeah,
Sorry
it's
to
Ralph
clarify that.
McCausland at Brady's. And I did ask him about the plexiglass, but he came in and measured 2 or 3 times, and he was having problems because it curves, and he didn't think it would be that much less anyway. So we went with the one that was more stable, a little more sturdy, because you've got your glass framed in vertically and horizontally, and it actually would go with the renovation furniture, so it wouldn't look so out of place.
So we buy this under emergency procurement then? Wouldn't have to bid it?
It would have to be bid. Or emergency. Yeah. That was the same thing we ran into with the assessors. They were over the 6,000. Brady's and Mark's Mobile Glass was. So that's why they had to go with Bishop to not bid it out.
She's over the 6 already though, anyway.
Right.
I mean, is this inside your office is where you're
Yes.
putting these up?
Mhm.
So
Yes.
you're planning on opening the doors again in the future, and this will be inside, yeah,
Right.
okay.
Inside, right. Staff desk. I'm assuming we're gonna have to open. I mean, we are still taking appointments and we are busy all day long. I did happen to attach how much work we've done since January. I mean, we brought in the revenues. We don't have genealogy people coming in because we have to reserve the room for title companies. So when we let them in, it's kind of in between and we have to time it for them. So yes, I hope we get to open back up. A title searcher could spend all day, but we have to allow others to come in too. So we're having to schedule everybody every day a little bit of time.
I'm just wondering what it would cost to just kind of do like we have across the hall with the collectors and just have the windows right there and then not allow, service people right there at the counter.
They have to come in though to use that back room, right?
They have to come in to use the
Some
back
people
room,
do.
and we have a lot of traffic. It's not seasonal, it's all day, every day. So for people to get up, we looked at trying to have the desk move forward. I know you mentioned it, Chris, how you could turn it when you were there once, and maybe you could look at it again, but we couldn't figure it out. I don't know how you could turn those desks and be able to use those front windows and still be efficient. And right now, they're having to get up, go to the window, sit down, go back and forth, back and forth.
Is there someplace else that the people that are coming in could sit to keep them out of your office or? I guess that's just an issue too. I mean, are they coming in and using the computer or
They're using the books in
In the
the
back.
research room, and they're also using
Yeah,
the
back.
computers, but we also have to help do a lot of searching for them. And we have to check documents for statutory requirements, and we have to pass things back and forth. And sometimes they'll forget a notary, so they'll need to come in and sign it. We'll catch it, call them, they'll have to come back in and sign it. Marriage license.
So right now, are people able to come in and go back and use the back room at all, or?
We are scheduling
Okay.
by appointment, yes.
Okay, yeah, it's really neat.
Yeah.
I love the old books.
Yeah.
kind of defeats the purpose though, unless you're cleaning all that stuff after everybody
We are
comes?
cleaning it after everybody,
And the
yep.
And the computers
Stanley
too.
has really been busy. And I've been helping him, so yes, we wiped down
Able to
everything.
spray down
But
the
we require
computers.
PPE. They
Right.
can't come back there unless they have full PPE.
And you schedule, so it's just like one back there at a time, or
We've been doing
two? Okay.
And last week, we allowed a third one if they were to stay on the far right by the window, there is a computer set up there too. So we're keeping the distance.
So did we ever answer, are we gonna bid this, or can we do it under emergency procurement? Well, we talked about it, and I don't know if I got a yes, no, or maybe.
Jill, would this qualify for emergency procurement?
I can go either way with it. Right now, we have 0 cases in here. We don't have a spike in it. If we had it really moving along, but this is also gonna take, how long will it take to get once they get the order?
6 weeks.
So we got 6 weeks there, and then we got 6 weeks to get it bid.
You're right, you could argue it either way.
So
Oh, sorry.
I haven't been down really to look at how the best layout would be, but with your desks the way they are, this seems like it probably is the best layout, unless you totally rearrange that office. And if that's kinda what you were talking about, moving desks around.
Yeah, I don't know, I know most contractors are a year out, so.
I think the new normal, I'd rather do it, and, again, I wanna keep our people safe, so,
When are you wanting it by, Judy? Are you thinking you need it now, or is this something that we can wait and bid it? I'd prefer to bid it, but if we need it now, I mean,
Okay.
to open up and actually serve the public.
We've never been closed, so we've been sharing the hallway with Larry, the collector, and there's times when that's been kinda hectic, it's crowded. But we've never been closed, we've been open through the whole
yeah.
time,
So until we do it, you just use those 2 windows
We
that
use-
you've got. You're gonna get busy in June and July with marriage licenses,
We will,
cause that's where everybody's switched to,
yeah, the cancellations, right, they were moved over.
reschedule.
Yes, the reschedules. And I didn't bid it because I thought it did fall under the procurement, so I didn't bid it, but if you want me to, I can. Wasn't sure how much federal money you would receive and actually how far it would go.
Oh.
Keeping track of.
I mean, at least I would like to see at least 3 bids, and I assume that the 9,000 is from Brady's.
Both of them are, yes.
Both of them are from Brady's, so we only got, I don't even really consider these a bid, least he could do is send us a price of what it includes. Labor and material to complete, or, these are just numbers that I assume you wrote down?
No. That's what he sent me. And the reason he said he did it that way is because they've been slammed, and I've been
Okay.
asking
Yeah.
for that for 3 weeks.
But
Well-
this won't have anything to do with marriage licenses, though. Right? The marriage licenses, they're staying out in the hallway and being served through the window. So this has nothing to do with being needed by June. This just has to do with
Yeah.
the traffic that's coming through.
Well, if you open back, if we open back up, I mean, we have been, marriage license by appointment only. If we open back up, it's gonna be,
But you've never been closed.
we never close to
I know what you're saying, that's what I meant too. Is
the
that,
public, but
are you gonna open the door so
are-
they come in now instead of having to stop at the window? The door will be open.
We won't do it by
public.
appointment.
So they can come inside up to these windows and hand it to you underneath of that.
So do we wanna do the laminate countertops by Loggy then to,
So they have a ledge to.
yeah, so they have
Right.
something.
We can put tape.
'Cause that's a
if we
sub-
got to. I'm not too worried about that part. I'm more
Yep.
concerned about the window part at this time.
Okay. Okay,
That's my thoughts on it.
so let's
So,
get some bids if you could,
Okay.
and, but I think
So you're formally bidding it? 'Cause that process is different than just an informal bid.
what we're doing, boss? I would like to have some bids on it, but I mean, if we bid it and go through the whole bidding process, we're looking at 2.5 months down the road.
yeah, and
before we
that's
even get it.
two, and, yeah,
So,
And by the time you wait 6 weeks, that may be longer than 6 weeks.
I won't say what I just read here, but it was pretty funny.
I don't know that it's urgent, but we have some things coming up. We'll have the delinquent tax sale towards the end of August, where there'll be a lot of people in the lobby for that. And as we get down the line here, when tax season starts,
yeah, we need to have this
we
done,
need to have this done.
yeah.
Because there certainly isn't room for people coming to pay taxes as well as standing out there to record documents and get driver's license and things like that. So at least from my point of view, the sooner this happens, the better. For both them and the assessors.
well, we can do 3 phone bids or email bids, right? And then do it as an emergency procurement and then still be getting some other pricing. I mean, I think that's fiscally responsible too, right there, so.
Okay.
Do it this week,
That work?
okay.
Well, I mean, I know other people may be coming too, so they just, so.
Yeah, we're gonna get, I
Everybody
think,
know, you need to get 3 phone bids
Think
and
so.
we can
Yeah.
move forward, but.
And I agree with Larry on that too. If that lobby gets full out there for his office, if we can keep as many people
3.
out of there, we don't have to have them stand outside or whatever too, so.
Is she to go ahead with the $700 estimate she had on the countertop? Or-
We can get a table for whatever price there. I don't. We just need something to ride on or whatever.
There is a table out there, doesn't work very well for them, but there is a table that we need. The counter would be, the ledge would be a lot easier. And it comes with that bypass tray too. I'm not sure that's on there, but that is included in that price.
I just leave it on there. I mean, that's well under the bid limits and then, but just get some pricing on the partitions and the glass, so. Okay,
Okay,
So okay with the counter and 3 bids.
well, yeah, the bid's fine with the counter and so then we can make a decision on the glass, so.
Okay,
So you're saying go ahead and order the countertop?
No, I didn't say that. I said the
That's what
bid
I
was
thought
fine.
it sounded like, right?
Yeah, that's what
Okay,
That's
that's
what
what
I
it sounded
thought.
like, you're okay with ordering it.
I was okay with the bid on the countertop. I didn't,
what's Loggy's time frame on that?
who knows?
he said it wouldn't take but a couple weeks. What we're waiting on there, he's waiting on the counter because we still have a temporary window in place. And we don't want to put the permanent window in place because it has to go with when the counter's installed. So the bypass tray fits in that window.
And he's got something to sit that counter on? I mean, there's a solid surface or, I mean, it's not a partition?
He is putting, under the counter some
Bracket?
reinforcement, but I forgot, some brackets, but I forgot what he called them. So there will be 4 of them.
And is that going on a permanent wall?
Yes.
Is that wall's permanent? It's
It
not
is.
Not no, just a flimsy partition wall? Okay,
No, it's permanent wall. It's pretty solid.
okay. Yeah, I was good with the bid. I wasn't good with ordering anything. I'd like to see it all together. Prices on the glass and, if you want bids on other laminate tops or whatever, get that too, but.
I did call 2 other people to come bid for the countertop, but they never showed up.
Yeah.
They're all busy.
Yeah. Okay,
So you can get some kind of decorative table and set it out there.
Yeah, I think we can talk about that later. I mean, but yeah, I wasn't good with ordering. but-
I haven't seen a table that's down there.
Yeah.
I walk by it every day, I haven't noticed it, but we'll take a look at it. I think just a table, I don't think it's necessarily something that's gotta be permanent there. And if we do that other counter, it's gonna be permanent, it's gonna protrude into the hallway, and so I'm not crazy about that idea right now, but
okay.
The issue you have with the table is, and because I see this all the time, every time somebody has a question, they have to get up from the table and go back up to the counter, where if they have a countertop there, they can.
why don't you just move the table over to the window?
Probably too wide.
The window, so you can't,
Where's it at now then?
it's to the left of the window.
So move it a little bit to the right, hand it over top of it, make the table smaller. I got a saw, we can take care of it. So I can go to Hobby Lobby and get a table that's smaller.
Can you get the bids on the glass and we'll take a look at it, and make a decision, please?
Okay, okay.
I'm all right with $9,000 windows, but $750 countertop, we're gonna argue about it.
So the countertop
There goes my
is- the
35
countertop
minutes.
isn't
Andy,
gonna be
yeah, we
as
just shot.
long as what the collector's is, so I don't think it's gonna protrude out in the hall, actually. And the reason for it is, like Larry was saying, so they're not up and down, and when they walk up to the window, they have a place to lay all of their paperwork.
Give me a layout or a
And we
drawing
get
of what they
stacks
did.
of it, so we have to go through it. Their
Yeah.
marriage license, they have to sit down and fill it out, come back, we have to enter it, they have to sit back down and sign it, look it over, and there's several pieces of documentation that goes with that, the application, the license, and the keepsake copy. So, if I looked at tables, I've brought in 2 or 3
I don't know
tables,
if you
we
get
tried
something- you
different
don't need a
angles
real
with that,
wide
it's,
one.
it's just awkward.
I think Jeff could fill that out, standing up.
He has. He has. Oh. Okay, let's,
I
Let
got
us
it
know
in.
what day
Okay.
you're
I
coming
just
in,
changed
we'll
the
make
name
an
now.
appointment.
You all went there.
are we done?
So are you gonna want tabletops inside the office too then, when you put those other windows up? Because they're gonna have to pass stuff through and then hand it back.
Why don't
and
we all go down and Judy can show us, so,
Yeah,
anyway,
we'll come down.
yeah,
So we need bids, is that what I'm hearing? 3
Yeah.
bids for the,
on the windows, yeah, or
Windows.
the
Yeah,
pass-through.
I'd get at least
Yeah.
3 on the pass-through. And
We'll come down, donuts and pastries.
Okay, come on,
Okay,
move on.
okay.
thank you.
Thank you.
Approval and signing of contract renewal for Cole County Medical Director and Nurse Practitioner.
Good morning. I actually just have the
Morning.
contract for our medical director. The nurse practitioner contract doesn't actually expire till September. So this is just our annual renewal with Dr. Kaywood. The fee did not increase.
I move we approve and sign the contract with Dr. Kaywood.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
Thank you. Signing a custom truck agreement, you got that?
we're gonna withdraw that and add it.
She's got it.
This is Road and Bridge.
This is Road and Bridge.
Oh, Road and Bridge, okay.
Yeah, this is one that we awarded
Okay.
last
okay.
week, 2 weeks ago, June looked over it.
I move that we sign the agreement with custom truck.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay,
Move that we approve accounts payable pending review.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Second final reading of budget adjustment number 7.
This is for $62,921.35. This is for the HAVA grant in the county clerk's office.
Move that we approve and sign court order number 7.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, second final reading of budget adjustment number 8. This is for $78,781.07. This is the CARES Act, the HHS, and this is for the EMS department.
78,781. Okay. Good.
Yes.
Yep.
Move that we approve and sign court order number 8.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Second final reading of budget adjustment number 9.
This is for $85,762.35. This is the Baja grant for the prosecutor's office.
We should have windows up here if you're gonna keep coming up
I
here
know.
like this.
We good? You guys good here?
Yes.
Move that we
Yes.
approve and sign court order number 9.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Second final reading of budget adjustment number 10.
This is for the $9,003,720 for the CARES Act for the new fund.
Move that we approve and sign court order number 10.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
First reading of budget adjustment number 11.
This is for $30,000. This is the EMPG grant for the Centertown siren. No action today.
Okay.
Okay. Approval of sole source clean space Halo. How long would that be?
I just need approval to run the sole source ad for Thermo Fisher Scientific for EMS. It's for the respirating protection mask.
Guys good with that?
Yeah, we
Yep.
talked about it last week.
Move that we approve the sole source advertisement for Clean Space Halo.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Signing of community development block grant.
This is finishing up the community development block grant for the respirators that were done earlier. It's just a couple places.
This is that pass-through that went to MACOG. Yep. For the ventilators, right? Yep.
Sorry, ventilators.
Move that we approve and sign the emergency long-term recovery grant application.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Signing of targeted violence and terrorism prevention grant application. That's a mouthful.
Not me.
Are you sure that's not you?
I don't know what that is. I called Betsy, she doesn't know what that is. I'd ask that we take that off for right now until we figure out what that is. I think it's actually the prosecutor.
I thought it was an email from you guys, but I'll look.
This isn't the JAG money you guys are applying for.
I don't know, and it may be, I don't know the answer to that. So either way it goes, we're not ready to talk to you. about it.
Okay. Push it
Okay.
till next week or
We will
take it
table
off.
it,
Next week.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. Signing a bulletproof vest grant
That
application.
is me. This is
Here it is,
the one that we
collector's
do
office.
every year. It's for a total of $28,000, $875. Our cost of that, of course, half is $14,400.
It's just the application.
Just the application.
The easy part.
Move that we sign the bulletproof vest grant application.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, now the approval of EMS budgeted vehicle purchase, we're gonna table. Anything else before we go into closed session?
I don't think so.
What? Oh. What did I do with the
Yeah, where's your,
proclamation?
Behind you.
Oh. We went to the governor's mansion, Mark Ellinger and I, Thursday, and the governor presented us with a proclamation on our bicentennial. So this is it.
So what's,
I would read it, but
so we got a bicentennial website. Do you have a website up for that? All that stuff? CoCountyBicentennial.com. Does it have the committee members and stuff on there and when you're meeting and all that stuff, or?
I don't know.
Somebody was asking me when y'all are meeting, who's all on the committee. I'm just curious, so it's like, I don't know. I just asked Sam. They've got internet and I've got a Sam, so. There's a way to contact you. There's really nothing under events besides a kickoff right now.
And then June 5th, we are going to Marion to officially kick off everything. And I think,
Okay, that's on there, but it doesn't have anything about tomorrow's, so. I don't know. Just had somebody asking, so I wanted to bring it up to put as much stuff on there as possible.
yep,
Has that monument been ordered for the courthouse, or any of the monuments been ordered?
yeah, we're working on it. That Janet Thompson in Columbia is,
So does that mean they're ordered, or you're working on it?
we're working on it.
So they haven't been ordered?
No. They might be paid for it.
Okay.
Or we need to do anything for that, or you got that covered?
We got that covered.
Okay,
Everything's good.
perfect. Just making sure. Threw that one in your lap. I already signed this one. You're going the wrong way with it.
Oh,
I hit the
Yeah, I
reverse,
got-
give me the reverse
I
one.
got some over here too, but I
Okay.
haven't gotten to them yet.
okay. Anything else?
Nope.
I move we go into closed session pursuant to section 610.021 of the revised statutes of Missouri for personnel issues sub 3 and sub 13, legal issues sub 1, and security systems sub 19 and 20.
Second.
Roll call?
Sam,
Yes.
Jeff,
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Another 20 minutes.